Chainsaws, zombies, ghouls, and goblins. Listen, if it's scary, you are going to see it if you're heading to one local haunted house attraction. The Trail of Terror lives up to its name, and it has been for 15 years. Each year, they get thousands of scary fanatics, some looking to be challenged, others looking to be just literally scared out of their minds. The actors are volunteers, and all the money raised goes completely to charity. And this time, it's here again, and the masters of creepy and scary are actually inside our studios. Please welcome costume designers Beth Treeloff and Danny Cruz. Welcome to the show, the both of you.
How are you?
It is great to have you. I want to come right over here and just get right between you two. Now, Beth, what's interesting is you actually make all the costumes for everybody that we see at the Trail of Terror. Is that right?
Yeah, most of them.
Most of them.
Yeah.
And you're saying it's kind of simple in terms of learning how to create things that, or something you can get to look scary.
Right. Yeah.
So you're here to show us how to do it on the cheap.
Exactly.
Okay, if it's cheap, it's me. I love that, okay?
Okay.
So what are we making today?
We're going to make a zombie.
We're making a zombie.
Yep.
Because you've already made us a...
Scarecrow.
Now, will you point out a couple of things you've done with the Scarecrow that are pretty cheap?
Okay, yeah, it's just a simple flannel shirt, a jumpsuit, and a pillowcase for the mask.
And that's all it was?
That's all it takes,
And a couple
really,
scraps of fabric.
Less than 10 bucks.
Less.
I love that. All right, let's kick things off. Now, what did you purchase here today to help us make a cool-looking zombie?
A regular suit jacket.
Okay.
Maybe costs $5, maybe, if that.
Honey, if that costs $5, I mean, this probably costs $3, but I'm with you.
The suit pants,
Suit
to
pants,
match
vest,
it and don't have to
shirt.
match.
And that's it?
Yes.
Okay, so why don't you go ahead and start doing what you're
Okay.
doing here in terms of, and walk us through the tips.
Well, all you have to do, because with zombies, you're trying to look scary and out of the, ordinary. So
Right.
you just, cut
Okay.
random slashes.
Are we cutting the pants too?
Sure. Yep.
Oh,
You
okay.
can go ahead and cut right into.
Oh, I love that. Okay, it's been a couple years since I've done any cutting. And as we're talking, I want folks to get an idea. To your left, you've got a really scary-looking zombie.
Yes, we do.
Okay, and point out what you've done with him. I mean, because this is really what we're doing now.
Yeah, you just slash the jackets, and then the gloves are the coolest thing I like, because it's just Spanish moss glued on dollar store gloves, with a little bit of rope on the top yarn, even if you have
And
it.
Dad's tie from like 1950.
Yeah.
I love that. Now, Beth, talk to you about the interesting stuff that you can actually put on the zombie, because to your right, we've got the lady zombie, which is absolutely scary. So talk about the moss, but also this here, because this is really cool.
This is a version of cheesecloth, which is right here. This
Okay.
I kind of pre-colored.
Okay.
Which is literally a couple of drops of acrylic paint.
All right.
In a cup of water. And if you want to do it all one color, you just put the water in. You literally just dip the cheesecloth right inside.
So
and
for moms
air it
at
out to dry.
home who are looking and their kids saying, Ma, I really want to be a zombie, it's really a dress. And then show this, because this is really cool.
That's the cheesecloth.
The cheesecloth. That's all you did. And that was what, less than $5?
Yeah.
Less
I
than
think
$5?
it was like 3 and change, 2 and change, 3 and
And
change.
then we just take this, and then where is that dye at? I want to actually put that in there. I want to give it a shot myself if I can.
Okay.
All right, so here this is, and let's see. And it's, in here.
Yeah.
Okay. And then also, for people looking at our zombie to the right, she's actually got food coloring that she's using to create the image of, what is that? Just tooth decay? Because that's not pretty. Great, that's really nice. Yeah, I hope you're enjoying that lunch. Yeah, that was a hot mess. Okay,
Yeah.
look at that.
2 or
That's
3 drops
fantastic.
of water, or probably about this much water in it.
Okay.
You just dip it right
and
in.
then we're just dipping it in. So we would just basically be dipping it like that?
Right.
Oh, and then it's just a matter of just blotting it.
Yeah.
Blotting it. Okay, and then are you ripping it as you're putting it on her?
Sure.
How are you using it? Show us how you use it.
If you want to do like a full body, you could literally just take a larger piece.
Okay. And we're cutting it down the center?
Yeah.
Okay.
Randomly.
Okay,
the random
randomly.
center.
Random center.
Tear. Literally drop it over.
Oh, okay, I get it.
Just
Okay.
tear and cut, and
All
the
right,
more it's
so-
torn and
So
tattered.
basically like that. Okay. And so we're just building it up as we go.
Yeah.
Okay, she's definitely got some issues going on here. I'm a little bit concerned about here. But everybody that's watching at home really can get a look that they want as far as Halloween goes for really less than $20.
Absolutely.
Okay, so let's actually, can we show a couple of other things? I really want to highlight a couple of things if we can here. All this moss. Now again, this here you got by putting the glue.
Hot glue, yes.
It's hot glue.
Right onto the thing. You can use, it doesn't have to be hot glue. You could just have to make sure it's a little extra tacky, to hold
Okay.
the Spanish moss. And this is Spanish moss. You can even use, I don't know, pieces of fabric, to make it look layered. But you want to get that earthy feeling like they just, kind of got out of.
What do you think are the most, like, what's so difficult in terms of, like, making these costumes for you? When you're thinking, is it being creative and kind of thinking outside the box?
For us, it's probably something that'll hold up well out in the woods.
Okay.
But for the average person, pretty much anything goes.
Okay, so you're going to help me with my costume this year.
All right, dryer lint.
Dryer lint, yes. What are we using this for?
The zombie. We're going to...
Go right on them like this, or even you can glue some on. See how it just goes right on?
Oh, I love that. Oh, my gosh. Okay, I get it. I get it.
So obviously,
oh my gosh, how often
everybody
do we get to
has
do this?
dryer lint.
Oh my goodness, talk about a
wanna
stress
do it?
reliever. Jeez, I tell you, I'm going to do this at Gil Simmons tomorrow morning. I'm just going to walk up to him with dry lint. All right, listen,
But it leaves a great look.
It does leave a great look. I love that. You all have a great look. Listen, the Trail of Terror is located at 60 North Plains Highway in Wallingford, Fridays and Saturdays and Sundays. It's going on now through Halloween. Parental discretion definitely advised. I left absolutely in tears. You can go to trailofterror.com or just come to our website and, of course, click on Connecticut Style. Beth and Danny, thank you so very much.